HillaryJane.
And a Roman. There's sauce on my face?
I was just about to ask you that. No.
Well, you just ate spaghetti.
Did I?
No.
Alright, so today we're coming to bring you. That's where you finish the sentence.
Relationship advice.
Relationship
Dating tips.
Dating tips, that's what it was. Right when you said that too, I was like, no, dating tips.
Dating tips.
Dating tips from humans that survived dating and got married, so.
Yep.
It'll work.
Maybe. Unless you're weird.
I don't know, you're pretty
Then
weird.
nobody can help you.
Should we do category? Should we just like give them some good stuff?
Just give them some good stuff.
Alright, go first. Lead, man. Lead on. Always send her the heart.
I thought this was the kissy face one, and I was going to be like, none of this yet. Look. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Because...
Name that movie.
Aladdin.
Good.
Be yourself because at the end of the day, when you've been together for like 6 months, you gotta stop faking it sometime.
It can't last forever.
If you get married, your true self's gonna come out sometime. Just be yourself.
And you don't want him to be thinking, what the heck just happened to me? I just got blindsided.
Yep.
I was just weird from the beginning. I just kept it real and weird. Yeah. Okay, second piece of advice would have to be see their baby pictures on the first date so you know
Listen
how your kids
to how
will turn
they
out.
pray.
That's a better one. Yeah, don't break out the baby pictures on the first date.
Don't break out the tongues. In prayer and in the relationship.
The physical. Make sure that they're praying people and that they read their Bible. Ask them biblical questions. Whenever we were just friends talking on the phone when I lived in Houston, and if you haven't heard our story of how we met on Twitter in completely different states, I'll put that link below the video here or something. Check that out after this. But I remember he asked me over the phone, he's like, explain the gospel to me. And that was like crazy to me because I came from Texas, the Bible Belt, and everybody there is a Christian. Everybody's moms, grandmas, uncles, somebody, everybody's a Christian, quote, quote. And so you don't really question it. You never really think to question it. And so whenever he said, explain the gospel to me, I got kind of clammy, like, oh. But I did it. It was just like, oh, nobody's ever asked me that before. It was actually kind of refreshing. It was like, dang, he really cares about the things of the Lord.
It was alright.
Whatever.
Could use some work.
I gave it to you. You got saved again. You got triple saved.
Just got slain in the spirit.
You're cute. Just take her swimming.
You can't take my tip.
Is that about to be your tip? Okay, go. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Go for it.
You just stole my whole thunder. If you're dating someone, you have to take them swimming so you could see what's beneath all that makeup.
Actually, the first time I ever came to California and met your family and you, we went swimming.
Wonder why.
Was that strategic? Was that still cute though?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Yep.
And when you go swimming, you have to make sure she puts her head underwater. That counts. She can't just go in up to her neck and be like, ah.
I don't want to get my hair wet. Your hair's getting wet.
Another tip for dating is women. This is a good. Well, actually, guys too. You know, whatever. Pay attention to how they treat other people. How do they treat the waiter or the waitress? How do they tip? Like, how do they treat their parents? How do they treat their friends? How do they treat, not just in situations where people are nice to you, right? Because it's easy to be nice to people who are nice to you. But what do they do when somebody cuts them off in traffic? What do they do when they're running late? What do they do when their waitress is a jerk to them? Or somebody flips them off in traffic? Like something crazy.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do, you know? What do you do in that situation?
That's actually what I was going to say. Put them in as many different situations as you can and then see how they react to things.
Yeah, that's good. Real good.
Bring them around to your friends too. Your good Christian friends that know what's up.
Yeah, so they can gauge it.
So they can judge them.
Pretty much. What's another tip, babe? Okay, here's a good dating tip. If your friends and your family bring up concerns don't let your emotions for that person, like, but they're so hot, or they're so handsome, or they're just so amazing, or your emotions that you've created for this person in like, what, a week, 3 weeks, 2 months, override the fact that these people love you and they've known you for way longer. And so if they're bringing up things like, this is kind of a red flag, this is kind of a red flag, check it out. Don't go against that. Like, take it to heart, pray about it with them, talk about it more, get counsel. Always be getting counsel, always be getting counsel.
Yes. Don't do the relationship by yourself.
No.
Have some older saints know what's going on so they can give you wisdom and stuff about it.
Oh, that just made me think of another point. What? I'll tell you. Okay. So another point too is, like, be accountable about everything in your relationship. Kind of goes what he says, but to take it further, let there be somebody who knows everything about your relationship. Every amazing thing that's happened, every amazing thing, but then also anytime that there's any sin in the relationship, and I'm not just talking about sexual sin, which that is true, but I'm talking about, like, if you guys are arguing like crazy, or if he's super possessive over you and, like, that's sketchy, or, you know, if she, like, won't even let you look in another direction without freaking out, like, did you just look at her? Did you just look at her? Like, that's crazy. And things can go on that are sinful in a relationship, and you might feel embarrassed to tell anybody because you want people to think, oh no, this is a perfect relationship. Yeah. Or you may have slipped up sinfully and you don't want to tell anyone because you're like, oh no, like, we sinned. But you have to, like, that's what the body of Christ is for. That's what accountability is for. And that's honoring Christ by being accountable in your relationship. Don't just, Yep. Do that.
Hillary talks a lot more than me.
Men just get to the point. They're like, all right, here's what you need to know. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you got it. We're done. It's all good here, man. And I'm like, okay, here's what you need to know. Point A, point B, point 3.
What?
I don't know.
See what happens?
Yeah. Thank you. Let the girls talk. That's a good dating tip. Just let us go for it.
Here's a universal dating tip. Ask questions about them. Don't just talk about yourself the whole time.
That's good.
That's it.
That's good.
I don't need a big old long description.
Good.
Just ask them about themselves.
It's true. That's true. All right, so I hope you enjoyed these dating tips. If you are dating, take this to heart. And yeah, we love you. We care for you. Take it all. Just, like, wash yourself in everything we just said. It's good stuff. We love you. And put some ideas in the comment section if you want a dating tips part 2, a relationship advice, a marriage advice, like some super fun tips and advice. We would love to do that. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to comment below. And yeah, we love you guys. Share it on your page. Share, subscribe. I post 2 times a week. And